What up, motherfucker? Hey, that's too aggressive. We was still working on it. How
No.
dare I say
It
that?
was like, yo, motherfuckers. You
Started off something I did.
Yo, motherfuckers. You don't know shit, so sit your motherfucking ass down and learn some shit. Stop thinking you know every motherfucking thing and you don't know a fucking thing. Let's get into it.
What she said, motherfuckers. What she motherfucking said. And with that being said, from all the people, one thing I know for a fact, bro, is women is hoes. Women are men without dignity.
2 weeks notice and I disappear.
Niggas know me.
Yo, what the fuck it is, what it is, what it is, what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You miss me? Do you miss me? Do you miss her? You miss them? Y'all know I don't miss y'all motherfuckers not one bit at all. But I am glad y'all here today. Looking in, you see what it look. Y'all see what it say about family.
Yeah. Family fuck my husband.
Fake ass, manipulative. I can't read what it say. Incompetent.
Mm-hmm. Lying yappers.
Ass yappers. Lying ass yappers.
I don't see ass.
Oh, damn. Ass was up here at the top. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, my bad. Yeah, anyway, yeah. Ass was up here at the top. My bad. You always do that. Why you always wait till after we on to do that? I think that's like part of your thing. Yeah.
Making sure we can hear. You know, sometimes people be sitting on there and they can't hear us.
Yeah, we hear you. So what's good?
Not much. What's up?
Can't call it. I call it. But today is?
Today is Tuesday, May 13th.
Also known as
Booze Day.
Booze Day. Oh shit. Shot. People get your shot. You got yours. Let me know when you're ready. You got yours together.
Shot o'clock.
Make sure you got it squeezed up and all that. It's ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Ding. Every time I take a shot, I remember that one time you gave me that poison shot. I don't know what that shit was, but it wasn't liquor. My ass. That shit still left a taste in my mouth. I'll still be like...
Scared to take shots?
Yeah.
So, you trauma.
Yeah. That's
It's
like
trauma for you.
PSTD like.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Please forgive me as your co-host.
I hear you.
So, yeah. So, how was your week?
How was your week?
My week was good. It was Mother's Day. I didn't do much but relax. It was raining. That's usually a Father's Day trend. Somehow it happened on Mother's Day this year. But yeah.
What?
I had a good week.
That's what's up, man.
How was your week?
My week was it was all right. It was good. My daughter graduated twice. She graduated Friday, then she graduated Monday.
Okay.
She graduated from collegiate high school, then she graduated from SBC with her associates. Yeah.
That's real nice.
She'll be going to Florida State soon. And yeah. She had a 4.5 GPA.
Smart girl.
Yeah. Proud of her for that. Besides that, I ain't did shit, man. Just chill, stayed out of people's way. Life been great.
Okay, good.
New shift, new things.
Happy for you.
You know what I'm saying?
I can go back episodes where you were distraught about your week. Your weeks is turning around, huh?
Yeah, they turning around, man.
Good for you. Good for you.
So
Strap about your week.
Oh my god.
Your week
yeah, you
6
just love fucking up, huh?
I am a fuck up.
Hey, you know what I mean? You fuck upstairs a lot. So today's show is sponsored by
Scrubs to Ground. Website, page. Holla at them. Affordable scrubs. Comfortable. For a good price.
Get your ass off the couch, man, and go to fucking work. But before you go to work, go to Scrubs to Ground, get your outfit to wear to work. Booyah, there you go.
You tired of them old scrubs, huh? The ones with the holes, huh?
The ones you keep saying comfortable, but you don't want to buy them.
You heard me?
With the holes in it.
You see what I was trying to do?
Yeah, the juvenile.
Yep.
Yeah. I see what you're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop playing.
Stop playing, go shop, man.
BBL friendly, gut friendly, all that.
Holla at. If you trying to protect your BBL butt, you don't want to get...
Bentley, what's up? Bentley said, what's up, bro?
What up, Bentley? What's up, man? I hope you recovering good. If y'all need some protection, man, not only go get condoms, but call
McLean Security of the World, Craig.
Top Flight.
Affordable, responsible, guaranteed to get back home to your loved ones.
Why?
Because her life depends on it.
Straight the fuck up and down just like that, man. So go
I think she need to hire me for
fuck with her, man.
for the commercial.
For the commercial.
Yeah.
That's real. You can remember your lines?
Can I? I'm a natural born.
Not you born what? Vanessa or actor?
Both.
Actress.
Both of them.
Okay,
Both.
I get it. Last but not least, go check your boys out there over at
Less than the rest auto repair. I been seeing your cars on the side of the road smoking. And I ain't talking about that good green. It's smoking pollution. Come over here where the boys can get you right. Get you in and out. Affordable. Ain't trying to upsell you. We'll tell you though if you got some issues. But if you can't afford to do it, ain't no pressure. You get what you pay for. Nice affordable prices, but ain't them crackhead prices.
Let's get that motherfucker right, man. Also,
Don't call me about no $20 brake job. It ain't happening.
You take your car, get an oil change, they tell you that your car needs brakes. I ain't bring my car here for no damn brakes. Change my oil. Barely got money to get the oil change. Now you telling me I need brakes and rotors and all that. I ain't got that kind of money right now, sir. Change my oil. Which one? The cheapest one you got. Running me hot with all that.
so holla at them boys over there at Less Than the Rest, man.
You heard the name? They less than the rest?
Ain't no lies there. Just,
Ain't no lies told.
you know, it is what it is. But
ain't gonna
with that
beg
out
you,
the
though.
way, let's get into it, man. What you got for
We ain't
us?
gonna beg them. Let's get into it. All right, so that should have been the poll, but we'll start that off. Do men save text messages, emails like women do?
Do men what?
Do men save text messages, emails like women do?
Just, nah, I can't speak for all men.
Do you?
Fuck no.
You know that's a thing for women.
I delete everything. Emails, I'm talking about from anything or anyone, not just because I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying from point blank, period. That's just one
so
thing.
you
I
deleting
do.
it to be secret?
No,
Secret?
I got this thing about I like everything organized and neat. And I just like to see my messages and my shit empty. I like to see them empty. So I'm always cleaning them up.
Tony said no. Well, I would say women save everything. And I don't know why we do. If it's any women on here, let me know what's the longest time you save text messages. I'm really considering deleting mine. I have stuff probably back from 5 years ago. That's horrible to have. But I never know when I got the... Remember this? This is what you said. I don't know if I got to fact check you.
But who you fact checking to that you was fucking with 5 years ago?
the nigga that you with today could be out of line. He could lie about something 5 years ago. You might gotta go investigate.
So you keeping the
And plus, I just don't delete them.
All the person that you fuck with, so you got all your exes in there.
No,
too?
fuck no.
That's what I'm saying. Like
those are the things that get.
What they keeping? They just keeping everything from exes.
Just keeping information. Periods. A lot of women don't delete text messages.
Yeah, they don't. But I'm saying why? Why y'all hoard her?
I don't know why. Maybe, like I said, sometimes it be the fact check. Sometimes it could be to go back and see what happened, what a lie was told.
I don't know. I don't think it's just that deep to me. As soon as I'm done reading it, I'll delete it. Sometimes
Some people
I'll be
say
done
that's being
responding.
sneaky.
Sometimes I'll be done respond to a text and then be done deleted the shit, and then like an hour later or so they be done response. But I'll be like, what the fuck is you talking about? Because I delete
you gotta
that
go
shit.
back and think.
Yeah, I'll delete that shit, man. I don't.
Do you think that come from being a hoe?
Nah, it ain't from my hoeing days. Even when I was hoeing, I was deleting it most of the time.
So you ain't never get caught from text messages?
I have. Like I said, most of the time.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is it's not from that. Because it's just, like I said, I like to just see my shit clean, like what it's there for. It irked me when I see somebody got, like, when you look on their screen and they got all them red motherfucking boxes because they got open shit. That shit irked the fuck out of me. That shit irked me. So when I see a red something on my shit, I go in there.
I probably got a box that said 123 at my text messages.
I still got text messages, like emails and some shit in there that's like might be of importance. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't get a chance to do something and I was in the midst of it. Like a lot of my emails, so if I kept an email, it's because I want to go back to it. I just ain't had time to get into it, so I just left it there. But then sometimes I don't go back to it now, and I'm like, fuck. So I spend a day trying to get that shit cleaned up.
So, any women, if you're watching, what's the longest you've ever held on to the text messages? And did it help? Or is it just pointless? Okay, moving on.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you say that, what do you mean? Does it help? Or is it
Did it help
pointless?
in the situation? Because she could have, it don't necessarily have to be 5 years ago. That's very long. It could be 2 months ago. It could be a month ago. You know, some people go back because the bitch had them fucked up and they kept it for a reason because they want them to remember that shit once they call back. So it's all different kind of reasons. So some people can say, "Oh, I kept it so I can remind a motherfucker when they told me don't fuck with them, but they fucking with me." So I can see it from all different ways. I think 5 years is excessive. That's why I'm saying I'm starting to believe that I need to let mine go. Like, it ain't like no crazy stuff. It's just I just don't delete shit.
I got you.
Okay. So yeah, moving on. Since we already talking about text messages, we could go right into this one. Your ex sends you a message saying, "I'm dating someone better than you." How do you respond?
So they just out the blue.
Randomly.
How I respond? I would be like,
The neighbor got company.
then why the fuck are you bothering me? Like, if your man or whoever you with is more better and whatever than me, why the fuck is you wasting your time to contact me that's not bothering you to tell me about you and your people?
I think.
What the fuck
What
sense
the
do
fuck?
that make?
Weird ass question. That was in my inbox. Somebody wanted me to ask them that.
So
I would have probably said, click.
also I answered for them? I thought they texted.
I probably would have sent back clap. I forgot I said text message. I'm sorry. Block. Why the fuck you ain't blocked anyway? That's probably make me block you. Because what the fuck you bothering me for?
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck, man.
Don't tell me shit about what you doing. If we ain't together no more, I can give a fuck. Unless it's kids involved. You know, you have to keep some kind of communication open. But nothing personal, more about co-parenting. But don't text me shit. I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck who you fucked, who you finna fuck, who you like, who you finna marry. Give a damn. Live your life.
Live your life. You heard her. Who told them to live their life? Rihanna and T.I. Just do what they said and live your life, man.
Live your life.
So,
Oh,
I got a question.
Live your life.
I got a question, Blanc. Would you like to know what my question is?
I'm being a bad Riri right now.
You being a what?
Riri.
Oh, listen.
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on?
Yo, you know you was just talking through the live feed.
Well, I was reading the comments. You told me I'll never read them.
Yeah, but you was reading it through the intro of the thing.
All right, let's start over.
So now you gotta read it over.
What? Oh, Tony says, why you reaching out to me if he's so much better? You miss me?
Trying to open up the gates.
Yeah, he opened up the gates with that miss me part. They're going to be like, no, you miss me?
So that's what it is. They trying to start.
Yeah, they trying to start. Bitch ain't got nobody.
Misery Love Company, man.
One thing about it, if you do got somebody, you ain't worried about the last person. If you happy with where you at and it's going good, you ain't worried about nobody. You ain't worried about a bitch exes, a bitch baby mamas, a bitch homeboys, nothing. You ain't worried about your homegirls. Your homegirls got to come get you out the bliss. Friend, we want to hang. Okay.
What's going on with your president, man?
President is who?
Yours. What's up with him taking this luxury plane from Qatar or Qatar, however you want to say it?
I ain't hear about it. What happened?
So the royal family over there is gifting him this big jumbo jet that he's supposed to be using instead of Air Force One. In no way, shape, or form does the Constitution say he's allowed to take that unless he went through Congress and it was approved. Like, it's not even ethical. You feel me?
Mm-mm.
What you think about that?
I think your president writing his own rules. He woke up and decided that he wanted to run for president, and it happened. And he is the type of person that say, I'm taking one day at a time.
You're
Exactly
fired.
how he lived, huh?
You're fired. Stuff like that.
Yeah, he literally waking up and saying, what can I do today? He has no plan in place. He moves off of pure emotion.
Well, he got the tariffs. He took the tariffs off of China, so now y'all get y'all Temu stuff.
Yeah, I need to figure out what's going on with my shit because it's tripping.
I ain't gonna.
But yeah.
For y'all that go to Temu or
I never
everybody
bought
else,
anything off of
everything in your house is from China damn near anyway, so taking that. Also, I want to know what's going on with Diddy and the freak offs. I didn't know they were so freaky.
Freaky ass motherfucker.
Like,
I want to say this too.
These is things that's been said under oath in court.
Yeah, it's true. I want to say this. You know, everybody claim freaky until they out freaky. And I say that because you can go down the list and you can talk to 5 different women, 5 different men. And these men and women will say they freaky, but you can go down one person and they'll say, oh, I ain't never did that before. That's too much for me.
Take another man's semen and have my chick rub it around my
That's some freaky ass, weird ass shit. I don't agree on it, but I'm not going to judge it because a lot of people say, I've done that before. You think he the only person that ever done that before?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
But it makes sense on why a lot of people can't make it with talent, can't make it into the music industry.
Yeah.
And they'd rather just buy their songs.
Mm-hmm.
They'd rather buy their songs because they know them people can't be in that atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. I think it's some weird ass shit. And I also...
I don't think no celebrity's safe now. Now that I look at it, I'm thinking like some of our favorite hardcore rappers in our era.
They all fucked over in your era. And now mine's just already come out fruity. So once you hear something freaky, you'll be like, I already knew that nigga was freaky. Them new era, them motherfuckers don't know whether they, you know, to each his own. I'm not into the polish. Some women, they walk around with these men with black nails and white nails and blue nails, and they change that shit for their outfit. See, I'm raised by a real man. Yeah, fuck no. Ain't nothing wrong with a little clear coat. And a clear coat pushing it for some men. Some men don't even like clear coat. They just want their shit clean, trimmed, and done. I'm all for taking care of yourself, but So at the end of the day, Diddy is a freak that I could never get myself entwined with. Cause baby, look, that shit would have freaked me out.
So after hearing some of the things that he have done and have people do to her, how do you look at Young Miami? Like, I'm just saying, because
with that situation,
it was an interview she did where she said she liked getting peed on. Remember? And then she recanted it after everything came out.
Because I think she didn't get the response she wanted from it. But what I feel about Young Miami is, I feel like, okay, we could just say this real.
She might have to come to court.
We could just. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
We could just say this real short and sweet. It's somebody who will say a man beat the fuck out of them. Every time they said something, they slap the shit out of them. You can get a woman that's telling the truth and she'll say, he's been sweet to me. He has never hit me. He has never yelled at me over a 4. So yeah, she probably enjoyed, so back to her. She enjoyed some freaky shit, but I could believe it was a line drawn. Because she's more ratchet. She's a little more different than Cassie was. Cassie was very timid, in my opinion. And she longed to be a star. In Miami eyes, she felt like she was the catch. So a lot of things they probably did. Some of the things, and then some of the things they didn't. So you believe everything that he done with her, he did with her? I just don't believe that.
I would say this. The younger the female, the more they could be manipulated. I don't give a fuck what they've been around.
Yeah, but I also just don't feel like he done everything that he did with her. That's just how I feel.
He probably haven't.
He most likely haven't.
She might have to get in there and testify too.
No. And she only can testify on what happened with her. She can't talk about.
What I'm saying, but what if it come out that all this happened to her too?
I just look at her like, fuck. She just. I just say the same thing that I said with her.
Do people look at Cassidy different now though? Do they look at her as a freak? Do they look at her as a victim?
Yeah, they look at her from all different angles. There's some people that saying she a victim. Some people saying that she liked it. And some people saying that she liked it at first and then something happened where she was no longer interested in it.
Do you think that her baby daddy's still going to want to be with her after hearing all this stuff? Because she's pregnant. She's getting pregnant.
I believe a lot of stuff is going to backfire. And I'm saying that on her sanity part too, because that's a lot to rehear. It's a lot to relive. And then you got to go home to your man that knew things, but
she said she didn't want to. She said she didn't even want to. It's like they forced her to do it.
So it's
prosecutors.
So it's like she kind of, it's different. It's different when a man knows something, but when he know it, I'm trying to get it out. Like that's like you hearing something, but then you can put your own perspectives on it. You can put your own. You could put your, you could think of it how you want to. You could dissect it in your form. Then but then you see it and you hear it and then you know it's the truth. That should have disgusted a person. Because you're not going to look at it in the most disgraceful way, because you liking this person. You're going to look at like, oh, she was manipulated. But when he heard that, she told the man, did he open up his mouth? She told the man to come and piss in her face and tell him how to do it. And he was doing it wrong. Yes, she could have been groomed for previous, but that came out of her mouth. You got to prove that. So that's one thing about court. You got to prove that I told you to do that. So you could say all day long, I. But if I ain't open up my motherfucking mouth and you ain't got no proof that I told you that, that's hearsay. That's between you're not gonna be able to relive everything and every word that they said to each other unless it was documented or video. Other than that, that's hearsay. And the more and more people get up and say, you did. Now the prosecutor's gonna get you off the stand because now everything you saying can be, cross-examined.
Yeah. But do you?
I believe
you
he
gotta
did.
Watch how you gotta cross-examine them too.
Yeah, I believe that a lot of things that she did was manipulated. She wanted to be a star so bad, so I believe that. And I also believe that some things that I heard that she did to the ex, I believe that too, because one thing about women we quit to laugh at the last. I believe.
I'm just saying
So-
this. A lot of people were trying to figure out how her show had just started. Wasn't even a whole season through. And she tied with the Drink Champs for the award that year. People were saying, oh,
He paid for it.
Diddy. Now, could Diddy have promised her something during the freak off to get that and made it happen? That's what I'm saying. You start to think
Yeah.
of how other people's situations came about. You feel me? How did other people's situations
Not
come
only
about?
that, she has a history of being left out here to fend for herself and 2 younger siblings. She has a history of wanting money and all that kind of stuff. So she could also, they told us what her whatchamacallit was. Her allowance. Her allowance was numbers that a lot of bitches who in poverty would get. They could talk that shit, but that's one thing about women. But they like to talk a lot of shit until the cards present itself. It's a lot of people say they want what they won't do until it happen.
Let's see, you know what they say?
Yeah.
Allegedly, some people in the lawsuits allege that she had bought the pink cocaine.
Yeah.
So we just gotta see how.
So that's how I play out. I hope they don't got nothing to do with that. That's my girl. I like her.
Yeah. So that I just wanted
Yeah.
to know what was going on with them 3 things. That's
Yeah,
all I asked you.
so-
Okay. So cool. So what you got next for us?
Can or would you ask your friend to smell you before you have sex with somebody? I don't know what this girl put in my inbox. This is crazy. She better be on here.
So that's a question for you. Because I ain't telling no nigga to smell my balls before I go fuck with. So
Bitch, I'm gonna look at you dead in your face and say, bitch, if you gotta ask me, that means go take your funky ass a bath.
would you do that?
Hell
Would you-
no. You can
you go to
smell
your
yourself
friend
or
and
anybody
whip it
else
out
smell
in
you.
In her face like, yo,
What the fuck is that smell, yo?
what if they just stick their finger like, smell this? That what you gonna do?
Walk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Will
though.
you tell your friend if they stink?
Yeah, if they musky or I smell them, hell yeah. I'll tell anybody.
Bro, you little.
Like what? Like even if like my homeboy bought his chick or friend, and they get up, they leave, and then we sitting around. Somebody be like, yo, what the fuck that smelling? And so they left a smell on the seat.
Who gonna
Like-
smell a sneak?
Well, it's if it's coming up in the air, you try to pinpoint it where it's coming from. Like say like she get up, she leave, and now the other homeboy comes sit, but you know he sit where he was sitting at. So now the spot where she was at, like he's smelling the smell. Like what the fuck is this smell? Checking his shoes and shit. And so happened to be like when he go down, he's smelling stronger. He like, and then it's the seat, dude, and he busts out like, man, I was stinking fuck, and then. I'm gonna call my homeboy and let him know, like, hey, you got me on speaker? And then he be like, no. I'm like, bro, that bitch got the seat stinking right the fuck now. Like, we gonna clown him. Definitely we gonna clown him. So he
He
gonna
smell
know.
it when she flopped that funky ass down
Nah,
the
it's up to
seat.
him. I'm telling now, if he bring her back though,
He like it.
I'm probably gonna say, hey, you gotta sit over here because last time you had the seats fucked up. I'll tell her just like that, pull out the fold-out chair on her this time. Just saying. Just saying.
You a mess.
It's plastic. It's easier to clean.
Yeah, it is. You can bleach it.
Bleach that bitch down, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like as a friend, your friend can have the pollen, be strong, she can't smell, and you should say something. Of course, not loud in front of people, but you know, friend, yo, parent on, change your bag. Or, bitch, you had a long day at work. That's when you tell a bitch that, they already know they musky. They just gonna be like, I'm finna get in the tub, bitch. You know what I mean? Because
that's the
people
call.
really feel like, you know, you can't get musky.
So that's a nice way to say it, but you had a long day at work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Oh yeah.
And be like, yo,
You ready for your fat
you had
baby?
a long day at work, yo. You need to tighten up. Or don't say the tighten up part.
Say whatever.
What's up with you with your hands? You don't even know how to fight, B. You doing that that deformed dude step dance?
I was doing that some more.
Yeah, that's the deformed dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was finna do bounce that, what you call it, but I can't do that.
Bounce that what?
Tony said he gonna embarrass you because you should wash your ass and take care of your hygiene. Facts.
That's a factoroni, my boy. You heard? Who else you got over there? Nobody
That's
else.
it.
Okay, 'cause that shit ain't popping up in mine. My shit still stuck on.
Sometimes
What's
it be
up?
so delayed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But listen, so if you at the store, you go to the store with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You getting stuff that's on your list or whatever. You shopping, you getting your stuff. Your purpose. Like, oh yeah, let me go grab something. They branch off. Boom. When they branch off, they steal something. They steal something. They got it, but they come back with you. So y'all, you pay for the shit. Y'all walking out. Boom. They tackle you. Boom. They get your friend. Boom. But they got you back there too. Now your friend, she get caught. Boom. They find her shit stole. Whatever the case may be. They take her to jail, but they put you through the thing. You show your receipt, all that. They let you go. What you doing after that? The next step, like when you go back in your car, do you got a friend still?
Hell, motherfucking no. Because you should have told me you was stealing, so I could have been aware. Then again, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
But they put you through the back.
Yeah.
They embarrassed you, like they took you to the back. You had to. They went through your stuff.
I won't say I won't be her friend, but we got to talk about boundaries. We definitely got a conversation to be had. We definitely got to talk about boundaries, to respect. Because what if I had some other shit going on? You put me in a predicament. What if I had marijuana or anything? Now I'm fucked up on some shit I don't even know about. But then if you don't know, then you're accessory. You're not accessory. So that can go both ways, but she can't go to the store with me no more.
Hey, but what if y'all driving, you get pulled over, she sticks something under your seat through the back right there, boom. We shall not put little drugs under the seat. No matter what the drug is. Police get y'all out of the car, they search the car, they find under your seat, ask you who shit this is. You don't know she got it though, but you telling them it's not yours. They get high at the car and they ask her whose it is. She say that it's yours. What do you do at that point?
Well,
Do you blame it back on her?
the whole thing is, it's your car.
Yeah, it's your car. And now it's you was one driving, so it's your car.
So now it just got to be proven. Because what I'm gonna do, it got to be proven in court.
But she say it's yours.
She a motherfucking lie.
So do you say nah, it's hers?
It's not mine.
She say it's yours.
Okay, bitch, it's yours.
So both of us going in.
Yep.
I feel you. With DNA, they can solve that now.
So what the fuck?
Now,
like-
is y'all still friends after that?
No, fuck no. That's a whole different level.
Okay. So it's levels to it.
Yeah.
What you let your friend get away with?
Yeah. It's some things that conversations to be had, because sometimes people forget boundaries.
But if you would have cut her off from the time when she
She would never be able to do the
She'd
second
have never
time.
been in the car to put that shit on you. And see, it got worse.
Yeah.
That's why you got to nip shit in the bud.
You gotta do your cowboy guns.
And that's a motherfucking factoroni. But we're also, no, I'm just telling them that's a factoroni.
Oh.
And I was about to get into it and say, and also another motherfucking factoroni.
You still motherfucking talking? Hello? Are you still talking? Aren't you tired of being done? Listen up, motherfucker.
Ooh, it's a factoroni.
It's time for Factoroni with Hocus the Modern Day Joe.
Yo, motherfuckers, y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for Factoroni. And every time that I bring y'all Factoroni, trust me, it's a fact. You go look it up. You go look it up and motherfucker see for yourself. Ain't gotta make it up. Hey, Block, know who this guy is right here? It's my boy Otis.
He looked like an Otis too.
When you say Otis, you think of who? First Otis come to your brain is who? Nobody? Otis Redding don't come to your mind? Damn.
I'm only
Anyway.
20.
But it ain't him. This is Otis Boykin. Do you know what he did?
Woo.
Do you know what he did? You know the pacemaker?
A TV.
He didn't make the TV,
He helped
But-
with programming.
but he, all right, so not the programming. All right, so check it out. He's an African-American inventor and engineer. He approved the electric resistor and created innovations used in pacemakers, TVs, and computers. So his work made pacemakers more reliable, would save countless of lives. Period. You feel me?
Feel you.
Still saving lives to this day, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Boykin attended Booker T. Washington High School in Dallas, where he had graduated valedictorian in 1938. He attended Fisk University on a scholarship and worked at as a laboratory assistant at the university's nearby aerospace laboratory. He left there in 1941. Boykin patented many devices, like 26 of them. Some of them, y'all might know. Some of them was used in the guided missiles, IBM computers, and also the pacemaker. One of his early inventions improved the wire resistor, which had reduced inductance and reactance due to the physical arrangement of the wire. So the way that you put the wire was how it changed it. Before, you know how they had this. And so basically he took like the 3 wires, rearranged them a certain way, and then made it safer where it could be that way. Anyway, other notable inventions include variable resistors used in guided missiles. His most famous invention is the control unit for artificial cardiac pacemakers. The device essentially uses electric impulses to maintain regular heartbeat. Among this other inventions is a burglar-proof cash register.
Wow. He got robbed like 6 times.
I don't know if he got robbed, but
And then he said, fuck
eventually he stopped others from getting robbed. You feel me? And that was and is y'all motherfucking Factoroni. You dig? Yeah. That's a bet.
Yeah,
Shout out to you, man, Mr. Boykin. You feel me? But yeah, Block. What you got?
So, why do black people glorify other races doing things that we already been doing? So when somebody dance good, they be like, "Ooh, you invited to the cookout."
Yeah, because they tired of motherfuckers inviting themselves that cake motherfucking day. They don't understand, y'all.
Why is it always glorified when it's another race? We've been doing shit for a long time. It's just normal. As soon as somebody outside the race do it, as if they can't do the things that we can do.
Because they got the complexion for the protection, and we know this. It's always been a fact and proven that lighter skinned people get treated better than darker skinned people.
So it's more.
Even the light skinned black people get treated better than the dark skinned black people. Point blank, period. The house nigga was always light skinned.
Because that was their fucking daddy.
But still, it's the complexion was different. It's just a fact what it is. You done seen people bleach their skin, change their eye color, and do all this stuff to fit in and get treated better. Mm-hmm. It's no different than...
So, to my girl in the inbox,
ugly.
that's what you got to say about it. Mm-hmm. It's just a race thing.
What you say?
Black people just, in my opinion, they just made so... the way the brain has been washed so that they feed off of other races. Like, it's still so, like, I just don't get it.
They look at other races for validation.
Yeah, they do. And it's like they always, that's the problem. Because it don't really be a race thing with me. That shit stupid is stupid.
Alright, so basically this is what it is. It's always gonna be the complexion for the protection. Let's just keep it real. They gonna always benefit from it. If you're not selling out, willing to trade your people for it. Because think about it. You had Africans over there in Africa that was working with them to help bring people to that area where they could kidnap them. Basically, like, they'll recruit me to go get more niggas. Like, they'll pay me to bring niggas there for them to be able to steal and send over this way. They prefer younger, stronger ones. So, you know, they got specific things that they want, and they gonna pay you to do it. And then you acting like you don't know what's going on. You helping them look for these people that you eventually sold out. Even Judas sold out Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And then later you feel like, and Jesus knew who was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's a cold world we live in.
yeah, I just see it all the time. Human trafficking, sex trafficking, all that shit is real. And now they like, if you like, say if I met a chick on social media and I flew her over here and then we had sex, that's human trafficking. That's considered human trafficking.
That's crazy though.
That's considered human
That's
trafficking. That's crazy, ain't it? Because I paid for her to come over.
pay for your own. Pay for your own. When you get high, I give you cash.
Something. But it happens, man. Shit is sad but true. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That, but light skinned people are always gonna get treated better than dark skinned people, and that's why they feel so entitled. Because they're so used to it. And you know it. And you know it's a fact because even the big, fat, nasty 600-pound life complexion for the protection motherfuckers act like they entitled to some shit.
Yeah, to a
And
Twinkie.
bitch, yeah, a heart attack maybe. She entitled
Fat
to that.
burger.
She earned that. Yeah, but yeah, man. That's how I feel about that. How do you feel about men thinking it's okay to do things females do and get upset when they get exposed for it or called out on it? You think about that?
I feel like a pussy gonna be a pussy. Well, they got a.
Could you be in a relationship with a man like that?
Hell no. I like my man to know. First of all, I don't want my man arguing with no bitch. Period.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who you is.
I don't really got time to argue. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You gonna say what you say. You
But
get disrespectful.
that's a lot of
slap
niggas
shit out
that's
of your
bitches.
lips. I'm gonna slap the shit out of bitch in their lips. Tell her to go
They
get
was
that
raised by a bitch, so how else they gonna act?
No, but that be y'all women too, telling them it's cool for them to get pegged by them.
Ooh.
What? Boy, your nigga gonna be upset by that, boy. I'm gonna say I ain't lying, man. I hope
I'm
she
just
lying to you, bro.
Bam, I'm just joking.
That's wild.
I love y'all. Be home shortly.
Get the baby
That took
on.
me.
Get the Astro.
We go
Glide
through
and the baby
7
on.
a week. The big bottles, the ones Diddy had.
That nigga had Astro Glide and
That's a freaky ass
so
motherfucker.
she had to sit in the baby pool in the hotel. They had
Who
to
the fuck brought a blow up bag to
his
the
assistant,
hotel?
one of his assistants, man, that boy, I tell
That
you,
nigga show his ass.
the things people do for money and
Hey, my
to be
Steph.
somewhere that is crazy. What's up, Fostel?
My baby said she got the books.
What books? We lost right now, Fostel. Her baby said she got the. Get the books. What books? I need them though, whatever it is. We lost, tighten us up. But yeah. Get the Astro Glide, man. Astro Glide. And I heard Charlamagne the God talking about Astro Glide.
Yeah, he another.
I wonder if
freaky
he
bitch.
been in a Diddy party.
I could believe it.
No, no. Him and Envy do play a lot of Fruity Loop Tootie games in the morning, but yeah. Yeah. So, if you had a chance, all right. Look, you had a chance to get $500,000 two ways. It was two options you had.
The question to charge.
Oh, to the charge. Oh, okay. Yeah. She get the books. I get it. Oh, they motherfucking ass up, bitch. So, what you doing?
What?
Huh?
What you talking about?
You ain't just hear what I said?
No, I got distracted.
Don't worry about it.
No, because I was reading it.
You was reading what?
The thing.
Oh.
What you said?
Nothing.
You don't remember, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me.
I forgot.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So, I forgot.
I'm sure.
Okay. We make you forget. So you tell me. A question. Answer it.
I don't know.
I mean, ask me one. You ain't got no more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you ever been dating two people and had to choose? It's a 3-part question.
Have you ever dated 3 people and what?
Have you ever been dating 2 or more people and had to choose?
I had to choose what to do that night? Which one?
Like,
So
you got to stop talking to somebody. Have you ever had to choose?
So all 3 of them pull up and like, nigga, pick one.
Whichever way it go. But
I'm just trying to see the
pick
scenario.
one. Yeah.
No, I never had a bitch pull up on me and tell me to pick one.
Okay.
And if I would, I'd just pick myself, because that's who the fuck I'm going to be with at the end of the day. Why would I come to you? You done caught me not cheating with one, but 2 other motherfuckers.
Right.
You just want to get revenge.
Okay. So
What you doing?
So say you had to choose, okay? Fuck what you ever went through. Say you had to choose. Cause I gotta make this question work. So you been dating 2 people and you had to choose.
Oh, I remember my question too, but go ahead.
Okay, what factors do you decide? If you got 2 people in front of your face and they saying, you know, we tired of the back and the forth. You gotta choose which one you gonna be with today. How do you determine that?
Me?
Yeah.
I determine it on.
How many people in here?
I'm gonna determine it on which one of them could take care of their own motherfucking self. Cause that's the one I'm gonna be with.
But I still stay mad the best man win back the day, period. Okay, say you didn't choose right.
What you mean? I picked the.
So you picked the wrong person. You get a whole new set, or you go back to the one.
I made mistakes before. I fucked up before. You win some, you lose some. Well, that ain't go how I thought it was gonna be.
You live to fuck another bitch.
Like, that shit ain't work like I thought it was gonna be. That ain't turning out how I thought it was gonna be. And move the fuck on. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Try to get her back after I done chose somebody else over there?
Yeah,
and for her to take me back and snoop it on herself.
And if she
like,
take you back, boy,
like that.
she gonna dog your ass out, or she just fucking desperate.
Or I'm a dog her out. So
yeah, it's desperate as fuck.
Yeah, we'll just leave it be. It is what it is, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right. So my question was, if you could get $500,000, but it can only be 2 ways you could get this $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would you pick?
Mm-hmm.
One of them is you have to get your best friend set up to get unalive. The second one is you gotta fuck the man that you with. You gotta fuck his best friend and his brother at the same time.
So you gotta get a train ran on by 2 niggas of your man.
Or kill.
And I have to choose out of these 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I had to choose between those two,
Or you could not get the money.
and how much money it is,
$500,000.
I'm gonna go with setting the best friend up.
You gonna set your best friend
They
up?
all
to get
snakes anyway.
I go to prove it. You get your best friend. You the snake at that point.
No, I probably just say fuck it, and make my own $500,000. It's not enough money money ain't everything. That's not enough money to go against shit. Like, cause okay, I get $500,000. What's different? Do my spending habits or buying something that I could work hard to buy too? Hope I'm in a position in my life where I don't need those things to, make me whole. I hope I'm already in a financial good place where I could just keep grinding. Cause to kill somebody for it, it's not worth it. And then to fuck two niggas that I don't even like. And most likely I got the one who was the best out of the crew. Keep the dick. Tired of dick. Tired of eating sausages, all that kind of shit.
That was a verse. Vassell say they fucking.
We fucking.
Vassell say they is fucking. You heard? So
They probably don't fuck 60 your homegirls anyway by then. Karma's a bitch.
I'm telling you, right? I mean, it's just things that be out there. But y'all know what's out there? Motherfucking.
And now, Spicy Topics with Blanca.
Yo.
Hi, it's Blanca. I want to get it done. Today I have a spicy type for you.
Fuck you talking like Benji Brown for? What the fuck?
Do me a favor. Grab your drinks. Grab your bud. Grab your line. Do whatever makes you happy.
You supposed to pop
Pop your pilly.
What else?
Shake your back. Let's get running. Whew. Dear Blanca, help me out. I'm looking in the mirror. I don't notice myself anymore. I realize I've been living a lie. My feet. Ooh. I have secretly been sleeping with the janitor at the job. Comes to find out, the janitor is my sister's husband that I haven't seen in 10 years. We get to the dining room table for Thanksgiving, and I see him with my sister. What should I do next? Should I tell? Should I take it to my grave? You ain't seen your sister in 10 years? And then the first thing you see when you see your sister is tell her that you've been fucking with her man?
I mean, what you say? I mean, she fucking him. It ain't like she fucked him in the past. She's actively fucking him. So that's what I get.
Yeah,
But
she's
I'm letting
actively
you go.
fucking him. So she got a long distance relationship.
Okay.
Because if
She haven't seen her in 10 years.
years, what the fuck she at?
Because it ain't long distance if they work together. If the husband
Yeah,
don't work together.
some people work. Some people.
That nigga don't work in no long distance. The state's over. Let's just be real.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Take her to your grave. Hopefully she don't see you in 10 years. Another 10 years.
I'm saying, for one, she need to stop smashing them.
Yeah, that's one. That should be it.
You ain't gotta say nothing to the sister. Just stop smashing them. Then you could. Now that you know, now you could.
Stop.
Yeah, stop smashing them. But now she can kind of extort them too. Cause now it's like, nigga.
But she got a man too.
Cause she can make them tighten up now. Like, if you don't tighten up on my sister, cause you cheating, so I know you cheating on her. But so if I find out you doing, I'm gonna tell her. Not only about what you doing, but that we did too. You know what I'm saying?
Sis, your man a cheater with me, not my fault. But what about your husband that's sitting here that don't know you cheating?
But you ain't that they married. She didn't say she was married.
The one who been
Oh, she
cheating.
said she said it's
Yeah, she got a
her
man.
sister. Oh,
But she
got a
been
man.
cheating. That's what I said. She can't look herself in the mirror no more because she realized that she fucking the janitor. The janitor turned out to be her sister man.
Oh, why the tenor?
She ain't seen her sister in 10 years.
Well, her nigga is
You know, man, it's easy fuck.
her nigga work with AWP, all white people.
Yeah, so you can either, I have two. You can either hold out and stop what you're doing, or you can tell her. But just know when you tell her, your whole world gonna be
They
upside
ain't
down.
talked in 10 years.
But y'all ain't really that close in 10 years. Is this your
10
step
years,
sister?
bitch. We only see we ain't seen each other at Thanksgiving once a year in 10 years, and now I see you in this. You
Yeah,
with this.
I just stopped fucking him. Like, y'all ain't even that close. Don't go starting no shit.
Stop fucking the janitor and fuck the manager. At least get benefits. You can start that nigga. Shit, that's what they do. I believe this. If you learn anything from American Greed, you
Said a mouthful.
said a mouthful. If you ain't learned nothing from American Greed, then you retarded. Well, you mentally not right because only people that's on there is people that's greedy, people that manipulate people all the time, narcissists, and cheaters. Them the only people on that bitch, man.
Ain't no good person.
If you keep falling for a Ponzi scheme, you done.
What's still so fun? She talking about I'm mad. Now I'm manless.
I'm just saying. This shit is like, listen. Stop it. Because American Greed is they teach you about it. Y'all go for it. If you know it's too good to be true,
Don't believe it.
don't do it. If you a gambler, then this is what you do. You know, if you hit, you do it one more time. If you hit again, you go small. Don't go big. You bitches go big and then
And
be
be
on that
done.
bitch crying about your whole life savings. Ow! You supposed to got the fuck out of there because everybody know if it's too good to be true. It is. But hey, you leading with these high. Everybody that done had a high return been in a Ponzi scheme. Point blank. Yeah. But you know they file bankruptcy quick, so they be having so many businesses and fictitious names. Like you just gotta know the game. You know what I mean?
The game ain't sold. It's to be. Where I go? Never mind.
Be sold.
Not told.
The game is be sold, not told.
There it is.
Or you could say the game ain't to be told, it's to be sold. That's real, you hear me? So, block. What the fuck is that?
A block.
Shout out to my Indiana Pacers too, man. We doing it big. What else you got over there, Nathan?
That's it.
Okay.
You did good.
I got one more for the show before we go. What would be a fair way to distribute child support funds?
As far as what you spending on it, or versus all your kids.
No, if you put your baby father or baby mother on child support, how should that money? What would be the best way for that money to be distributed to the person that's receiving it?
Either
What rules should apply? What do you think would be fair rules for both the baby mother and the baby father?
so if I come out with an X amount, and
Let's just say you got 5 kids.
this is what the court order X amount,
Let's just say you got 5 kids.
and this is done because this person don't take care of their kids, or it's because you just
it
don't
doesn't
want to
matter
deal.
why it's done. It just put it this way: you got 5 kids and you got only 2 of your baby daddies on child support.
So 3
But none of them fuck with the kids. Or let's just say the 2 that fuck with the kids that's on child support is the ones that actually fuck with their kids.
Okay. So I feel like it should be distributed like card.
Okay.
And as long as they doing right with it, I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm just saying. So is it fair for her to get the money from the 2 child support, the people that's paying child support, and then take the money that she spend, the money that she get from the 2, and spend it on all 5?
So that's why it's not gonna be enough for yours.
That's what I'm just asking.
No, it shouldn't be like that because
how should it be?
I feel like the kid who get the child support, that money should be spent on them. But I also feel like if you have multiple kids and these 2 getting child support, you should have more money for the other kids because now you're not responsible for all 5 of them. You do have help.
Okay, so to avoid for her spending the money from the 2 on their kids, because why am I paying child support and my kids is not getting the things that
they need, and then they calling me for stuff because you distributing out through all 5 of your kids instead of the 2.
Right.
So now you asking me for more money and my
so
kids.
So how do we
stuff.
distribute this money? What would be a fair way for the child support agency to distribute this money to make sure that it's going to these kids?
Well, maybe it could be a code. Maybe they could do something with a code wise. When you go and spend the money, it tells the other parent what it's been spent on.
Well, they've been test running this program that the baby mother will have to once your child stop wearing the size 3T.
Yeah, you got to report it.
Right, shoe size, blah blah blah, and then it's only being spent on places like things for like it won't be approved unless it's that size shoe or that size clothes.
So some people
Or
say
school
that
supplies.
the money can be towards bills as well. Do you agree with that?
No.
So if somebody give me your child support, they're not they like, and they light bill need to be paid. They shouldn't pay the
Okay,
light
so
bill
what
with
you gonna put? You gonna pay the whole thing with my child shit when you got 5 kids here? See, this is the thing with that. Whether you got 5 kids there or 1 kid or just you there, it depends on you how much motherfucking lights and shit you allowed to be cut on and used in the house.
So you don't.
You're gonna have to pay that shit regardless.
You don't agree with that. Some people
how
say
you gonna,
that
if it go towards it, how do you know how much power my child is using at the house? Cause
you won't.
Because if it's going, if you taking out, if you adjusted it to say, okay, we taking this much out for the light uses that he using over there, and this out for this and this and that and the third, then how do they monitor that?
Von Stell said your money support my whole house until your child is 16. Then they pocket half.
So what about your other baby daddy's house? Like the other ones that's not doing shit. Like why you only got 2 and not all of them on there?
It could mean they don't have a job. It could mean she don't know if they're the daddy. It could mean a lot of shit. It could mean they in jail. It could mean they dead. It's a whole list of things. Why?
So y'all think that's just fair? I'm just saying, how's that fair? Because not only that, you got motherfucking this whole guy, the nigga living there. He's sucking up the fucking air. Them and their kids up there running up electricity too, and I'm supposed to pay for that shit too. I'm just saying, make it make sense.
Yeah, maybe they should do about it.
Because my child is not getting the proper shit that they supposed to have. Because
come pick your motherfucking child up
and give them to me. But a woman won't do that either because of the benefits they get from the child. That's what I'm saying. You already get benefits from the child. Now it's like
come
the
get this motherfucker.
But y'all go for it. And that's why they treat y'all how they treat y'all, and y'all gotta accept it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I was finna do the crazy pants then.
Fuck. Man. Hey, listen, man. I ain't got nothing to say. Why you dancing? You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Why you happy? Because show over?
I'm about to get ready to go to bed. I'm sleepy.
Get your black knocked out. My dog got them little ass 6th grade fingers, man. Yo, Block, you see that? Nothing at all.
Well,
Right there. Not right there shining off my big old forehead. Right
yeah,
there.
I see that.
What you see?
A big old forehead.
See how I can't get no wrinkles? You see that? I got a BBL on my forehead. I wanted my shit to look like yours on the side. You know, your shit look like it belong on a quarter. 50-cent piece.
The sexier your forehead is, the finer you are.
Whatever, man. Y'all remember, man, family is fake ass, manipulative, incompetent, yapping. What else?
Motherfuckers.
I mean, no. I forgot the lying. Yappers. Anyway. It is your girl over there.
Blocker, the one to get it done. I was gonna call myself hopeless.
What the fuck would you call yourself hopeless?
I don't know. It's your girl Blocker, the one to get it done.
This your boy Hopeless about that job, but we just told him what block.
How the fuck we feel?
No, we didn't. You did. You ready for me to be ready, don't you?
How I feel.
I don't know nothing about that. Let's do it again. Let's see if you get it right. Let's see if both of us get it right. Block, who that is?
I can't see.
Huh?
I can't see nobody.
You can't see nobody? You got your glasses on?
No, I don't need glasses.
Well, why you squinching?
Cause I want to see it.
See what?
Whatever you talking about.
I don't see shit, man.
Oh damn, me either.
Who is you?
I'm Blocker, the one to get it done.
And it's your boy Hopeless, the modern day Job, and what we told him.
We just told y'all what we feel.
Niggas know me.